Howdy there, folks. Jason here with another movie review. Today I'll be talking about Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Before I get started, I want to throw out a spoiler warning here. If you haven't seen Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and you don't want it ruined for you, stop the video, head on out to the theater, check it out, and come on back, and we can talk about it. But now that we're past the spoiler warning, let's dive into this, shall we? I want to start by saying that I absolutely loved the first Shazam. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was great. I refer to it as like a superhero version of the movie Big. It was a lot of fun, and I was really, really looking forward to this movie, Fury of the Gods, because I wanted to step into that world again. I wanted to, spend time with those characters. And I was a tad bit disappointed. It's got me thinking I'm kind of glad to see how the DC universe is going to change on screen, because these last couple movies have been a tad disappointing. Now, I will say that I'm not as disappointed with Shazam as I was with Black Adam. You can check out my Black Adam review on my channel. I'll post a link at the end of the video. But I wasn't as thrilled as I was with the first movie. One of my biggest issues with it is a bit of the hokiness. It's a little more hokey than the first movie. The first movie was a bit more, was a bit more cynical in places, and I liked that. It felt more real. It felt more genuine. This movie just at times feels kind of forced. Another thing that really kind of bothered me was the fact that you had this brilliant actor in Angel Asher as the young Billy Batson in the first movie. And he really gets sidelined in this movie. I think he's maybe only in the movie maybe for like 10 or 15 minutes. I could be wrong, but he's not in there for a very long time. For the most part, the part of Billy is played by Zach Levi. Nothing against Zach Levi. It's just I really, really liked how it was played in the first movie, where Billy's the persona and, Shazam is the superhero version of him, but it just felt like they put too much emphasis on having him as the superhero in this movie. Now, one big standout for this movie was Jack Dylan Glazer as Freddy. I really liked him in the first movie, and I thought it was great that they pushed him further into the forefront, gave him his own thing. And, he's a brilliant actor, and this movie he really shined. So that's definitely a highlight for me. Another highlight for the movie was Megan Good, who was the superhero version of Darla. It's just so perfect, and she steals every single scene that she's in. I really liked that they cast her in the first movie. She was really good in that, and I liked that she carried it over to this movie. Now, it wasn't all bad. I really did get a few good chuckles in, and the action and drama, the stakes were a lot higher this movie. So there was definitely some things to like about it. I just feel like it was a serviceable sequel. It wasn't a great sequel. There were a few cameos in this movie. Two of them I really enjoyed, and one of them I did like, except for the fact that the scene that they're in was a bit cringy, and I'm just going to go ahead and talk about each one of them briefly. I liked seeing Wonder Woman in this movie, Gal Gadot, get one final chance as Wonder Woman. I just feel like how she was brought into the movie was a bit cringy and added to some of the hokiness at times, but again, it was good to see her one last time as Wonder Woman. Then you have a mid-credit scene which features John Economos and Amelia Harcourt. I loved those characters in The Suicide Squad. I loved those characters on Peacemaker, and it was really cool to see them have a moment, just the two of them, where they're trying to recruit Shazam to the Justice Society. I thought that was really cool. And finally, we get Mark Strong coming back as Dr. Sivana, still in prison, and awaiting Mr. Mind to complete his master plan. I thought that was really funny. They teased Mr. Mind at the end of the first movie, and they come back to that by jokingly saying, because it takes him so long to get from point A to point B, that's why we didn't get to see anything happen with Mr. Mind and Dr. Savannah in this movie. And I thought that was pretty funny. Overall, I'd say I'd give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was good, but it wasn't great. I think it was a serviceable sequel. I do hope we get more from these characters in upcoming DC projects post-Flash, but we'll see. It really kind of depends on how this movie performs, I guess, and just where we go from here. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you thought of Shazam, Fury of the Gods, down in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like button. You want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you get updates on when my future videos are coming out. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I got links for those down in the description of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.